expected to succeed. Ben Roethlisberger, as the franchise's quarterback, knows a lot about the city. He's a rookie out of Pitt, Kenny Pickett.
I guess we have to nickname him the thrower, aren't we, or something like that.
After last week?
I mean, man, you're talking about over 400 yards throwing the ball. The running backs and everyone else may be looking at him like, hey, don't forget.
Harris starts the drive on the ground, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. On 2nd and 9, Pickett. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, and tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Back to throw, Pickett. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. The Pickett finding Johnson there, first down Steelers.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 46. On the ground, it's Harris. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Pickett. Finding Harris over the middle. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. The Steelers at 5-4 now on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
First down, and they go back to Harris. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. On 2nd down, this is Harris. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Now Pickett will look to pass it. And he slings one that's incomplete. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. They hand this off to Harris. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw, Pickett. That throw finds Pickens in the end zone. Touchdown Steelers. A great effort there. With touchdown number 8 on the air. And the Steelers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories. And you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do. And when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there. That nice opening drive because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it was finished off by a George Pickens touchdown grab. taken in at the 3. Cincinnati's offense takes the field, and leading the way for the reigning AFC champs is last season's comeback player of the year, a man who needs no introduction, Joe Burrow.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that, because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He was able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
Now a dump off here complete. 4 yards remain for second down. Now it's Burrow. And his throw here is incomplete.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance, because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He gets this one to Boyd. And eventually taken down, but how about that athletic spin move we saw? Gives him the first down yardage. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. These two teams met in Cincinnati earlier in the year, with the Bengals coming out on top. So if they can win here in Pittsburgh, they'd be able to claim the season sweep. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Burrow will throw. They'll set up the screen here to mix him. No gain on the screen there. It's second down. But forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Meanwhile, Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The LSU connection, Burrow to Chase for the Cincinnati first. Throwing again, it's Burrow. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. That's the tight end, Hurst, with it. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Burrow looking to pass. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Barnett came into this game eager to see how they would hold up in man coverage. And on that play, they held up quite well.
So on is the lefty, Kevin Huber, to kick it away for the Bengals here on 4th down. And there's a work of art right there. Out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They'll start on the ground with Harris. DJ Reader there on the tackle. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now here's another carry for Harris. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone, so they could use something here on 3rd down. They'll try the right side with Harris. Oh, eluding the tackle. And here a juke. And they'll get him down up past the 15. 48 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
So that last play gives him a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. 1st and 10. Here's Pickett. They'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Fryermuth. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 11 more yards that go around. A 1st down as well.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive. It comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the 1st down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
On the give, this is Harris. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
They're making a real first-quarter statement with the run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Pickett now on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Pickett. That's going to be caught by Pickens. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And now for him on the season, that is his 80th catch, and the result is a 1st down.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. This is Harris. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. On 2nd and 9, Pickett. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
A nice little juke. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett. Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
Here we go. It's Pickett on 4th down. Open man is Johnson. Touchdown Steelers. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Steelers go 98 yards and finish it off in the end zone. Well, with that touchdown pass, I'm going to bring up a point from earlier in the year. Some of the fans were saying, when do we turn to the rookie? Well, he's looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, I love the fact that the fans are bringing that up, because I'm not the head coach. Okay, so he's got to deal with it. But I think it's a legitimate question. With the way their season is going, I think now is the time to turn the page and let him get some starts before this season is over.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken at the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. On third down, Burrow. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up fourth. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So on fourth down, on comes the left-footed punter, Kevin Huber, to punt it away. Let's take it inside his own 40. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and out will come the offense as they take over. Here comes the Pittsburgh Steelers and running back Najee Harris. And it may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield. Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. 2nd and 4. They'll run with Harris. And he lost the football. He'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple, down to the 19. And while all of that was going on, we have an injured player out there in need of some attention. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. Pickett back to throw. Quick completion here to Johnson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Pickett to throw on first down. Open man is Johnson. Touchdown Steelers. Deontay Johnson with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Steelers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up this secondary all game long, and this time that was a missile that he threw into the end zone and adding another touchdown to his ledger.
And I think we see these youngsters develop a lot quicker than we ever have, because when they get started in this game, they're not just throwing passes around. They're reading coverages early. So now they're like seasoned pros earlier in their career. How about this one here? If they win this ball game, a game ball definitely coming from his head coach.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This taken in at the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Cameron Hayward racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
The left-footed Kevin Huber set to punt it away. Now a fair catch called for and made right on the 45-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Kenny Pickett in the Pittsburgh offense set to go to work once again.
He really continues to pick apart this defense. Last drive, perfect, and it culminated in his 3rd touchdown pass.
As long as we've been doing this, how many times has a player in this type of a zone described the game as really slowed down?
Yep.
So right now, instead of warp speed, it's
snail's
just,
pace.
Oh, snail's pace for him, and he can do whatever he wants. Feels like he has all the time in the world to throw the ball, and his offensive line has been giving him that.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive.
Muscle damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times for passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Off the play fake, here's Pickett. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. On 2nd and 10, Pickett. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards.
Well, you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, and right on down the line, haven't we?
Yeah, we just saw exhibit Z right there.
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. They'll try and run with Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Najee Harris with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Steelers are able to widen their lead here in this first half. So the rushing touchdowns continue to stack up, CD. That now 15 for him on the year.
And give him a ton of credit for staying healthy, being a smart runner, and is showing just how important he's been to his team. He's got to be their MVP at this point in the season, and those votes may have been turned into league MVP votes when it's all said and done.
Boswell good with the extra point, and the rout is on here in this first half. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. The results for them so far not that great. Well, not good at all. 3 drives, 3 punts.
Yeah, and now what you're doing is you're looking at your play sheet. You're trying to figure out what you're going against defensively. I wonder, are they showing them something they haven't seen or anticipated?
Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Off play action. Pickett. That's swung out wide to Harris. And down inside the 15 he goes. 13 yards down to the 13.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. 3rd and long for Pickett. Finds Pickens out right. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
Well, you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
This fielded right at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
He's got room past the 30. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Burrow. Working the middle here. That's complete to Sample, the tight end. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And some room to maneuver. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.